Have you ever felt that hollow ache in your chest when you're trying so hard to get closer to him, but the more you give, the more he pulls away? It's like he's slipping through your fingers, and no matter how deeply you care, he doesn't see it. He doesn't feel it in the way you do. You're not alone in this feeling, and you're not powerless either, because there's a quiet, beautiful power you've had all along, and once you understand how to use it, he won't be able to stop thinking about you. It's called the silent distance, and it doesn't involve pretending or playing cruel games, or becoming someone you're not. This is about choosing yourself in a way that pulls him closer even in your absence. This is the desire switch, a space where we explore the soft power of feminine energy, emotional intimacy, and the truth behind romantic desire. If you've ever felt like you're the only one giving too much, today's story might feel like it was written just for you. Let's begin. She kept texting him first, waiting hours for a reply, even though he used to be so attentive. She'd pick out her outfits based on what he liked, send selfies just to stay on his radar even when he barely noticed anymore. And the worst part? She kept pretending it didn't hurt. That woman could be any of us, because when we fall for someone, we start to believe that closeness must be earned. Like we have to prove we're good enough to stay in their life. So we give and give and give until there's nothing left to give ourselves, and somehow they seem less interested. Why? Because of constant closeness, when it's not balanced with mystery, can actually dull attraction. It's not about being manipulative, it's about understanding emotional gravity. And the more we lean in, the more they lean away unless something breaks the pattern. That's where silent distance comes in. Silent distance isn't cold, it's not cruel, and it's not a silent treatment. It's a quiet shift in your energy where you stop chasing and start choosing. You become less available not because you're punishing him, but because you're reclaiming your center. You begin to answer less quickly. You don't over-explain where you've been, you stop trying to fill every silence, and something strange happens. He notices. He starts wondering what changed. He starts feeling the absence of your energy, because here's what most women don't realize. A man doesn't fall in love when you're always available. He falls in love in the space between your presence. It's in the pauses. In the moments when he realizes you're not always there, his mind begins to race. This isn't a tactic. It's psychology. Desire thrives in space, and space is created when you stop overgiving. There is a certain kind of woman who doesn't need to announce her worth. She doesn't beg, she doesn't chase, she doesn't explain. And yet, men can't stop thinking about her. Why? Because her energy whispers, "I am enough, whether you choose me or not." This is what silent distance is really about. It's not just about communication gaps, it's about emotional presence and emotional restraint. It's the way you smile softly and look away. Instead of filling every silence with nervous words, it's the way you say, "maybe another time." Instead of rearranging your plans to see him, it's the way you prioritize your peace, even when your heart is tempted to overextend. Because the moment you shift from pursuing him to choosing yourself, he feels it. And when a man feels your self-respect, he can't help but chase the source of that glow. Sophia had been dating him for 7 months. At first, he was obsessed, attentive, always calling. But over time, he faded. Long replies turned into short texts. Dates turned into vague promises, and she kept trying harder while feeling emptier. One night, she stared at her phone, heart pounding, trying to decide whether to send another message. But instead, she paused, and she whispered to herself, if he wanted to, he would. That night, she didn't text. She put on a face mask, read an old journal, and went to sleep without checking her phone once. 3 days passed, no texts, no calls, but something shifted. Her energy changed, not out of spite, but out of peace. On the fourth day, hunched, he messaged her, "Hey, I miss you. Are you okay?" And for the first time, Sophia realized something. He wasn't reaching out because she chased, he reached out because she stopped. That was the beginning of her soft power. Not silence as punishment, but silence as self-respect. Silent distance isn't about waiting. It's not about crossing your arms and hoping he calls. It's about filling the space with things that nourish you. Take walks without your phone. Reconnect with your feminine rituals music, journaling, candles. Call that friend you've been meaning to reach out to. Wear the outfit that makes you feel magnetic, not because he'll see it, but because you will. This time is for you, because when your energy becomes warm and unattached, you become irresistible. It's not in the chase, it's in your glow. And here's something gentle to remember. He may reach out, he may not. But the version of you that's emerging, she's more powerful than any outcome. Sometimes it's hard to break these patterns alone, especially when your heart is involved and you keep going back to old habits that no longer serve you. That's why I gently recommend a little known method that's helped so many women finally feel seen and desired again. It's subtle, psychological, and speaks directly to a man's emotional mind in the moments when words no longer work. If your heart needs that secret push, you'll find something special waiting in the description below. Only explore it if you feel called. This is your journey, and it should feel right in your heart. So, what happens when he finally texts? When he notices the shift in your energy and starts pulling back in? Here's the key: don't overcorrect. Don't flood him with attention just because he noticed. Receive his interest softly. Respond with warmth, but don't lose your new rhythm. Keep honoring your own space, because this isn't just a momentary trick, it's a new way of being. He's attracted to you who values her time, her peace, her glow. Don't trade that away for temporary attention. Let him work to match your energy. Let him feel your standards. You are not being hard to get. You're being hard to forget. Men may not say it out loud, but what draws them in deeply emotionally is a woman who owns her mystery, a woman who isn't constantly available, but also isn't cold. She's softly present, and that's more powerful than any pursuit. You don't have to become someone else. You just have to stop dimming your light for someone who hasn't earned it yet. Your silent distance isn't emptiness. It's space for him to find you again, to remember what your energy feels like, to miss the sound of your laughter, the way your texts used to light up his day, but this time, it will mean more. Because it came from him. So many women are afraid that distance will make him forget them. But it's not the distance that hurts a connection, it's the fear within the distance. When you choose a silent distance from a place of self-love, you're not losing him. You're giving him the chance to miss the real you. Not the over-available version, not the one who anxiously texts at midnight, but the you who chooses herself first, who glows quietly, who no longer begs to be seen because she already sees herself. That is the version of you he'll never forget. If this message touched something deep in your heart, I want you to know you're not alone. You are powerful. You are magnetic, and you are worthy of a love that chooses you back effortlessly. If this video gave you a moment of peace or clarity, feel free to subscribe for more soft, soul-led reminders. And if you feel called to learn that deeper secret, the one that makes him emotionally addicted in the most genuine way, it's waiting in the description below, but only when you're ready, because this journey isn't about changing him, it's about remembering you. This is a desire switch, and your glow has only just begun. Thank you, friends.